Hey, what's going on, everybody? For today's video, I definitely did not buy another gun. Just messing with you guys. I want to know, because you guys seem to really enjoy these rambles where I just sit down, show you new guns, show you new ammo, show you that sort of thing. Since you guys seem to like that so much, I'm curious if you like how I'm doing it, or maybe change it up a little bit. And what I mean by that is, typically I show you a gun that I just bought, and then obviously, like, right away I can't go out and shoot it usually. It is getting nicer out, so in this instance I can with the gun I bought today, but usually what ends up happening is I show you a gun, and then whenever I do go out and shoot it, I show it to you again and just say, like, hey, here's how it's shot. You know, I really enjoyed this gun, or maybe I didn't enjoy it. Like that sort of thing. So, would you prefer that I keep what I'm doing, show you the gun, and then maybe in the future show you it again when I shoot it and tell you a little bit more about it? Or should I just hold off and show it after I've shot it, if that makes any sense? My example would be my 405 Winchester that I have in my gun safe. I don't have ammo for it, and finding 405 Winchester it's going to take a long time, to be honest. So I did show you guys that gun and talked a little bit about it, but like I said, I don't have ammo for it, so I haven't shot it yet. So I showed it to you guys, and then in the future, whenever I do get to shoot it, I'll show it to you again. But do you like that, or would you rather me just wait till I find the ammo and show you it all in one big go? Just let me know. I'm fine with either or. And the reason I'm saying this is because I want to say I bought this guy last week. This is an H&R. What's it? Actual model? A 732. This is chambered in 32 Smith & Wesson long. I showed it to you guys last week when I got it. However, yesterday I went out and shot it for the first time, so now I can talk a little bit more about it. I was extremely surprised by this gun. I absolutely love it. It is 32 Smith & Wesson long is a caliber I've known about for a little while now, but never seen, never shot. So this right here was a very pleasant gun to shoot, and I think just 32 in general is a very pleasant caliber to shoot as well. Like I said, it's just it is clear. No, very small gun, very fun gun to shoot, and I just really enjoy the caliber. It was, like I said, no recoil. I don't know if it was just me or if it's the gun or whatever, I found single action I wasn't very accurate. However, when I actually just went and did double action, I was dead on every time. I don't know if that's just me, or if that is, I don't know. But, like I said, great shooting gun, no recoil with 32 Smith & Wesson long. Just overall a very fun caliber to shoot. I have to go find some more ammo for it, but it's not impossible or anything. But I will definitely be bringing this guy back out to the range. This was a really fun gun and a really nice addition to the collection. I really enjoy this guy. Next up is, it's another caliber. So I've heard of this, but I didn't really know the specifics of how exactly everything works. So the next gun I just bought is chambered in this. This is 44 Special. You've probably heard of 38 Special. That's a very common round. 44 Special, not so much. This is my first gun. The next one I'm about to show you in 44 Special. like I said, I've heard of this round before. If you're unfamiliar, if you have a 44 Magnum gun, it can shoot 44 Special. If you have a 44 Special gun, it cannot shoot 44 Magnum. So, this gun here is chambered in 44 Special. And I just went ahead and bought a bunch of ammo for it. That way, in the future, when I get a 44 Magnum, I can just shoot all this ammo through that too. This is the 44 Special. It's a decent sized round. I mean, it's no slouch. But what I mean is, today, so Sunday, I just bought this gun Friday, and then we shot it Saturday. So this gun I can show to you and let you know how it shot in the same video. She is clear. This is a Charter Arms. It's a Bulldog, is what they call it, in 44 Special. They actually have it so it's double action only. So I guess you're supposed to theoretically carry this, which don't ask me how that would work. So again, I mean, I don't know if the camera can really do it justice. This is a decent sized round. It's a little shorter than 44 Magnum. But at the same time, this is no slouch of a round. And out of this gun, it's no slouch. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. It's another one of those guns where, at least for me, like bigger caliber guns, it doesn't hurt my wrist. I see a lot of the times people say, like, they talk about like wrist breaking. Even like Kentucky Ballistics has like a wrist breakers club and stuff. And even when I'm shooting like the 700 grain 500 Magnum, it never hurts my wrist. My wrist is fine. Because realistically, again, when you're shooting, I mean, it's not my wrist that goes back, it's like my whole arms half the time. So my wrist is fine. What actually ends up hurting me is the palm of my hand where like the gun sits. So like this like band of my hand here. I feel like the gun kind of, best way I can show this, is you're holding it, but it feels like it kind of comes back and just punches you in the hand. So that's where like these bigger caliber revolvers hurt me. Now again, I did shoot a 700 grain right before I shot this, so my hand was a little sore, but it's not bad out of this gun, but it is definitely, like I said, it is no slouch. I mean, it's got a good amount of recoil. I cannot possibly imagine carrying this. I just bought it because, again, 44 Special, new caliber, out of I don't own a Charter Arms either until now, so different brand, different caliber. Everything about it was kind of different, kind of cool, and it's just a fun little revolver and a big wacky bullet, but it is no slouch. I mean, let me tell you, it's got a good amount of recoil. It's still fine. Like, one of the tests I do, like especially for the 500 Magnum, is if I can one-hand it with my non-dominant. I am right-handed, so if I can one-hand the gun with my non-dominant hand, I mean, that's a good indicator of recoil, which I can do that. I can one-hand the 500 Magnum with a lower grain bullet. I've done it up until the 440 grain. I can't imagine shooting the 700 grain one-handed at all with either hand, but even, like I said, even this gun, non-dominant, one-handed, it was fine. Like I said though, it's a good amount of power though. It's no slouch, trust me. It is no light work. But at the same time, like I said, it's got that internal hammer. So overall, I only paid like 400 bucks for this. I'm not the only thing I'm really disappointed about, and again, it shoots great. It's a fun little gun. The only thing I'm disappointed about is these grips. There's one screw holding in both grips. There's no screw on this side, and this screw, again, it just shoots through to a nut on this side. Now this screw is as tight as it can go. It's actually kind of even bulging a little bit on this side. And look what you can do with it. When you're shooting, again, I don't know how well I can, these top pieces just kind of peel back on you, and a lot of the times, and then, even then, I noticed that the bottom likes to split open, and then again, this is with it tightened down. I wasn't even trying to do that. The grip just, yeah, literally, just peels right off. These are cheap grips. That's the only thing I'm really disappointed about, and I'm actually kind of glad I just caught that on camera. The gun itself is great. Like I said, no problems with it. But I guess now I can show you. Well, I wasn't planning on doing all that. It's just this little nut that holds it in there, but then there's nowhere else on the rest of the grip that holds it in place. What I'm thinking of doing is buying like a nice wooden grip, like a nice hard firm. I don't know if some of the problem is, again, it's rubbery, it's flexible. I don't know if that's some of the problem. But I want to, I think I kind of have to get like a nice wooden hard grip that you can't just peel back. So like I said, as long as that bolt's nice and tight, I shouldn't have any issues. That is just absolutely hysterical to me. It just falls out like that. What a crappy. I was planning, and again, I'll probably just buy the wooden grips and it is what it is. I mean, I was planning on, just looking at their catalog, they have one very similar to this, with an external hammer, in 41 Magnum, and I was thinking about getting that, but I don't know, literally, the grips just peel right off of it. It kind of started to peel a little bit in the gun store, but I said, you know what, for 400 bucks, I guess I can just buy some extra grips or whatever, but I'm kind of disappointed. But like I said, with the grip, and I think what ended up happening is, I think this hole here, that hole there that holds that nut, I think is, it's garbage, is what it is. So minus the grips, this was a fun shooting gun. Like I said, very stout, good amount of recoil, but it's a fun gun. I wouldn't carry this. I mean, good lord. Like I said, I mean, just it is no slouch of a round. But at the same time, I guess you kind of need some aftermarket grips if you're buying something like this. I tried Googling it and like see if anybody else had problems or if these are just defective grips. I couldn't find anything, but I feel like if they were as cheap as these things, I feel like someone else should have had a problem. But I guess I'll stop talking about that guy. So I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, fun new gun to the collection. I'm just trying to buy fun guns right now. Like I said, I feel like I have enough like useful, practical carry guns and home defense guns and things like that. So I'm looking for fun guns and fun calibers. And like I said, this thing is definitely no, I keep saying that, no slouch. But so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you care you might not even care. Do you prefer me to, like I said, show you this? That the first time you're seeing it, I've also shot it so I can tell you about the gun and how it shoots? Or would you rather me do something like this guy, where I showed you it last week when I bought it, and then talk about it a little bit this week now that I've shot it? Just let me know. I really don't care either way, and you guys might not care either way either. As it sits now, I just kind of film as I do things. Like I said, like, this guy was probably going to be today's video anyway. However, since we went out yesterday and shot it, I said, like, I might as well just talk about both of them while I'm here. So yeah, I hope you'll certainly enjoyed this video. I love making gun content videos. Let me know if you guys have any ideas or comments for future videos, and I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.